folks, it's JP here. Hope y'all have a fantastic day, as I am. It's May 13th. Friday the 13th! Ooh, Lord have mercy. It's Friday the 13th, folks, 2016. Today I just want to show y'all a product that Walter Kelley puts out. That's Walter T Kelley, Beekeeping Supplies. And these are slotted frames, okay, all the way around. Top bar slotted, the bottom bar slotted, the end bars are slotted too. Let me show you. See the end bar here that's got that slot. And what's neat about these is a sheet of wax foundation. You can just slip it right on down and right in place. The whole thing's framed. Got the little push pins right here to give them some more stabilization. So, and I'm going to use these in my nukes on swarms and things like that. Not that aren't really large in size. Say like 1.5 pounds of bees, maybe 2 pounds of bees. What I'm finding is in cutouts too. Mainly actually cutouts where it's a small colony, and I've been trying to salvage, some of that new comb, and I'm having trouble with some of the short pieces that go up, say, about yay high, and when you put them in a nook, you don't have enough bees. What they'll do, not always, but I'm seeing this more and more this year for whatever reason. But what they'll do is, instead of drawing the comb sections up, they're actually bridging the comb sections. They're cross combing, and everything is tied together down low, which is a nightmare. Okay, so on some of these colonies where they just got there maybe a couple of weeks ago, something like that, if they don't have a really nice full comb section drawn out, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to go ahead and put them on this wax foundation, and they should draw these out just fine. So anyway, that's what we got. Walter Kelley. Pretty nice little setup. I don't say so myself. Like I said, top bar slotted, the bottom bar slotted, and the end bars are slotted. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little setup. Alright. So, let's go ahead and put a couple together real quick. Alright, let me just show you that real quick. Okay, always use glue. I don't usually use the hardware that comes with any kind of woodware. Alright? Because I use my crown staple a lot. I use 1-inch staples when I'm putting frames together, and I use whatever you want to use putting woodenware. I think I'm using let's see, I just got a 15 gauge, I forget the brand name. It's like a Finnish brad gun, and it'll shoot up to about a 2.5-inch brad. So that, coupled with the Type Bond 3, which is what I'm using, it says waterproof. The Type Bond 2, I want to say, is water resistant, so I like the waterproof naturally. Of course, these are going inside of your hives, but for some reason you got frames that are left out and weather gets to them. The Type Bond 3 is the way to go. Plus, you're using that on your honey supers and your hive bodies, and water gets in where your joints are. Alright, so anyway, we got our end bars in place. See how they got them grooves? And we're just going to go ahead and put our top bar on. And, alright. Take our crown staple at 1 inch, and we're going to go ahead and pop a couple on each end. Alright. Another thing that's really neat about these frames, these end bars, check this out. On the bottom of your end bar, okay, it's got this little deal right here that sticks out, and this baby right here will fit. Okay, that groove of your end bar, of your bottom bar, will fit right in that little notch, which is pretty cool. And you want to nail on either side of that little tab that sticks up. But if you use regular groove tops and you don't have that little tab, you want to do the same thing. So a lot of people make this mistake of shooting a bread right in the center, and you have that groove right in the middle. There on a regular frame, let me show you what that looks like. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so, see that big groove right here? Put that baby down in there. A lot of people will shoot a brad right down in the middle, and you see you got that groove, and you're missing a lot of that meat there. If you go on both sides, it's going to hold your frame together a whole lot better. Alright, so don't just shoot one brad or staple, whatever, unless it's pretty long enough, right in the center, because you're going right in that channel. Okay, you do not want to do that. Shoot one on either side of the channel, and make sure you glue everything, folks. Alright? So with these right here, we're just going to flip these over, and we'll pop a couple on each end, roll this baby together. So anyway, I was demonstrating shooting a staple, okay, on either side of the groove, okay, on the top bar. You don't want to do that because you can easily shoot a brad or a nail, whatever, a staple, right in that groove. And that makes it difficult to slide your wax down, obviously, okay? So learn that the hard way. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your top bar up like this and shoot a staple on either side of the groove, okay? And, you know, yeah, make silly mistakes too myself, but now you know, we have everything secure, and we don't have a staple that's in the groove. So a couple of times that happened. It's easy to do. So, see, with this type of bar, this type of system, it's a snap-in system, okay? And even if you got a brad or a staple in the groove, it's not as crucial, okay? But with the slotted frame, it's a lot more crucial because this is the top bar, and you're starting to sheet out from the top, and you're having to bring it down, okay, into your grooves. And if you got a brad or a staple that's sticking down in that groove, okay, it's going to impede your ability to slide that wax sheet down. And once it gets hung up, it can tear. And once it gets deformed, it's hard to draw that piece down, okay? So, anyway, this is where you want to pop your staples on the slotted frame, okay? Anyway, glue and staple your frames, and can't go wrong there, okay? So let me show you how we put a sheet in. Come like that with a little piece of paper on the back of it. Alright. We're just going to slide this down in here. Obviously, it takes a little longer than if you were using something like plastic cell. Just snapping them in, but I'm just going to be using these, like I said, on small little cutouts and maybe small swools. It's got these little wires that turn, so I just kind of turn them, and then I push them down. All right. Let's see here. We want to get it down in that groove pretty securely. Takes a little while, you know. Don't expect to just throw these together and in a few minutes. It ain't going to happen. So give yourself some extra time and prepare ahead of time. Got the little push pin. I don't think it really matters exactly. I mean, there's 4 holes right here. I'm only using 2. I'm sure that's plenty. I've been kind of going the second hole here, and just line it up. See here. Throw the other one in, and you do the other side the same way, and that's it. And you're ready to go.
What the tarnation is going on here? What are you doing, PJB?
Hey, folks, it's Beesifrus, the original.
What?
The original beekeeper.
Why, yes, I am. I was the first. I am the premise. I am the beginning of all this.
We just put together some frames here, slotted frame from Walter T Kelley. And They got that nice little slot on the top there where you can drop that sheet of foundation right in there. Put your little pins in there like that, and you're good to go. Now bees like that wax.
I need you to explain to me why in the world did they come up with these fangle-dangle little frames here for people to have to put together and slide it through. When I was doing beekeeping back in the early days, we didn't have to have this. We didn't even have to have them little square frames. We turned around and went out there to the tree. We got the bees from the tree. We got the honey from the tree. We didn't have to give them no wax. Bees ain't stupid. Why you need wax for them?
Well, you got to manage your bees.
Management.
And you got to get them started on something. You going to take all that old comb out of that tree? I don't think so. The old comb we pitch, folks. We don't use that old comb.
You don't use the old comb?
No.
That was their original.
Yeah.
I'm an original.
It's too dirty like you.
No.
You ever thought about washing that thing every now and then?
I have just come back from the Chinese hair parlor, and she has finally done my beard. I tell you what, Wing is a good haircutting girl.
Let me show you something here.
Show me something.
Beesifrus. See, if you don't want to use the wax sheets, which that's beeswax, hard to beat beeswax. We got this right here called Black Pearco, and this is plastic with the cells imprinted from a factory, okay? And then it's double coated with beeswax. And you use a different kind of frame, you snap that in place.
Explain to me how we went from a wax to plastic.
It's all about facilitating. It's all about time management. It's all about the rat race. And nobody got time for nothing anymore. So that makes it quicker and easier. And you see that black like that? When they draw that comb out like that, them little eggs, them little white eggs, they pop right on off that black like that.
Who needs? Are you kidding me? I don't need no black plastic. I don't need to put my coffee in plastic. You know what I got? I got these eagle eye glasses right here. I can see them eggs don't need no black plastic. These my eagle eye glasses right here. Don't need no black plastic.
I got eagle eye glasses right here. What power are them glasses?
These are the ultimate power.
Ultimate power.
Yes.
Okay.
The ultimate power. These are the original.
They do look pretty thick.
Yeah.
Folks. I gotta give it to him.
Mr. Shay Wee, with his, he got it from me.
Oh.
Just like you got that beard.
You got that, Shay Wee?
You see this short hair beard right here? He can't even have a beard like the original. Imitators can't hack it.
Well, you gotta be professional. You know what I'm saying, folks? You can't just walk in there with a beard down to here with food all stuck in it like Beesifrus here.
When I'm on a long job and I need to have a little snack, we're going to go right over here to the refrigerator on this side. Got my ribs over here, got my chicken over here. I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Looked like you had some fried catfish last night. I can see some of that crust right up in here.
Oh yeah, that was some good catfish down there at Beesifrus' Bar and Grill. We got the best catfish, and we even got hamburgers and steak. You just look up 1-800-BEESIFRUS for the directions.
Well, folks, hope you enjoyed this video. Another one from JP and
Beesifrus, the original big man.
And y'all have a fantastic day, because you know we are.
I am. I don't know about them.
To the next one.
Who is that?
Bye-bye.
Who are all them people?
Bye-bye, Beesifrus.
Don't touch it.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Beesifrus.
Why do we keep talking to your building?
Come on.
Why are you keeping talking to the building?
Say goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, building. I don't understand what you're doing. What the tarnation is going on here? What are you doing, PJB?
Hey, folks, it's Beesifrus, the original beekeeper.
Why, yes, I am. I was the first. I am the premise. I am the beginning of all this. The world that they come up with these fangle-dangle little frames here for people to have to put together and slide it through. When I was doing beekeeping back in the early days, we didn't have to have this. We didn't even have to have them little square frames. We turned around and went out there to the tree. We got the bees from the tree. We got the honey from the tree. We didn't have to give them no wax. Bees ain't stupid. Who needs? Are you kidding me? I don't need no black plastic. I don't need to put my coffee in plastic. You know what I got? I got these eagle eye glasses right here. I can see them eggs don't need no black plastic. No. These my eagle eye glasses right here. Don't need no black
Yeah,
lights.
I get it.
When I'm on a long job and I need to have a little snack, we're going to go right over here to the refrigerator on this side. Got my ribs over here, got my chicken over here. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. We got the bass catfish, and we even got hamburgers and steak. You just look up 1-800-Beesifrus for the directions. Beesifrus, the original Beekeeper.
To the next one.
Who is that?
Bye-bye.
Who are all them people?
Bye-bye, Beesifrus. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Beesifrus.
Why do we keep talking to
Come
your
on,
building?
come on,
Why are you keeping talking to the
Goodbye.
building?
Say goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, building. I don't understand what you're doing.